Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi Donna, how are you?
Good, thank you. Hi, Christina. Thank you. As we start 1 o'clock, people are starting to trickle in. So, hello, Dano. How are you? Me too.
Aloha.
Aloha. Right. Hello, Julie. There, I see Julie. There's one. Hi, Eleanor. We miss you. Happy New Year.
Hi, hi, Donna. Miss you. Happy New Year.
Thank you for joining us. We hope we can see everyone
Hey,
attend.
look, you mean the video? No.
Are you going to be joining us on you've already registered, got everything?
No, not yet. I just want to see what you guys have. I'm not sure yet. So, are you coming
I will be there. I'm
on
actually
on all of them?
on the board this year, so I'll
Oh,
be
okay. There you
there
go.
to welcome everyone. So yes, hello,
Okay, got it.
who's joining. Hi, Christina. Thank you for joining. Christina's our amazing team on with Global. Um, Hi, Raymond. Thanks for joining us, everyone, today. So we wanted to have welcome you all to our info session as we prepare for our trip to Vietnam for the passport. I'm going to get to share see if I can be able to share some screens here. So let's do this. I'll share this. Oh, are we seeing this? You're seeing my screen for the passport, correct?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Great, great, great. So as we embark on the journey to Vietnam for our Passport Global, this will be our second year with our signature event in Vietnam this year. Last year, it happened in Mexico City. During the passport, if you weren't able to join us last year, this is a time for a lot of us to get together to network with developers, attorneys, fellow realtors as well to global real estate. And so we've got an agenda planned for you. Let's see the passport. So what we're getting when a lot of people I want to acclimate when we first arrive, we'll be arriving. The summit starts on the 26th. So I know that a lot of people may be arriving on the 25th. We do have accommodations for people to when they're at the airport. So once you are registered, there will be a Google form that will be sent over to you. So if you could input the information as quickly as possible in regards to your flight, arrival time, what airline you're arriving on, this will help our team prepare for your arrival as well too. We have a lot of wonderful events prepared for you. We have a welcome networking reception. The event host hotel will be New World Hotel in Ho Chi Minh City in Saigon. So that will be our location of our event. We have panelists that will be discussing in regards to EB5 attorneys, projects as well too. Wanted to introduce Alan. Hello, Alan. Welcome. Chairman Alan Chang is joining us here, and then
Hi,
also
Alex.
Ellen is our board of directors as well too on our team. She is actually, we have the event before the passport starts. We have a up close trip that will be uh, starting before the passport event in Cambodia. So if you're able to join the before up close trip, before the passport, the up close trip is in Cambodia, and I'll have Helen discuss more in details in regards to the up close trip. But in regards to the passport trip here, we have a lot of segments already established. We have a gala. So we'll have a gala installation as well too on the evening. We have a welcome reception. These are all happening with cultural tour experiences. So if you have never been to Vietnam, this is a great opportunity for us all to experience the cultures, what the city of Vietnam has to offer. Right now, Vietnam is one of the most booming industries in Asia as well, too, very quickly developing. So this is why we had chosen the backdrop of Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, to be our second annual passport event as well, too. So let's see. So far, while we introduce everywhere, so did anyone? Hi, Carmen, you're here. Welcome,
Hi.
welcome. Yes. Well, I'll end the screen here. I'll let Carmen to introduce herself and Alan, everybody. So just wanted to make sure. So there we are. Hi, Carmen. Go ahead.
Hi, Donna. Thank you so much. I was just trying to put together some stuff that I'm going to show you later on, but thank you for, Donna and our committee group is working very hard to put this thing together. We're almost there. It's less than 60 days. So we're happy to share with you some of the information that you might not see in just a flyer. So first and foremost, this is our second global summit. As you know, AREAA Global decided to start doing these global summits in different parts of the world, and then just wanted to announce that in 2025 in Vietnam, we're going to be announcing where it's going to be the next one, but it's going to be somewhere in Europe. But the most important thing right now today for you to know, and of course, we would like for you to, ask us questions. We're going to have the FAQ and all that. But the date is February 26 to 29. That's the most important event for you to come. And then you're going to be able to access, as Donna mentioned, right, the Up Close Cambodia, which is really an amazing thing that we put together. It's going to be an extension of, we're installing or inaugurating and launching our AREAA Global Cambodia. So Helen is here today. She's going to lead that, but I do have the flyer that she can tell you a little bit more as to what you expect to see in Cambodia. As well as after the passport, the Global Summit, you can follow us and do the exploratory trips to the other provinces of Vietnam, because one of the main things for you, besides trying to reach out and connect with other international real estate professionals to bring them back to your country, right, to your state that you are an expert in your area, it's that you need to learn about, or at least feel the lifestyle of all these countries that we put in for you. Vietnam being the backdrop, it is a global summit. It is international. We have people that are coming from all over Asia, where people are coming from Europe, and then some, not all the Latin America, but a few are going to be also joining us. So it is a global summit. So just want to make sure, because a lot of people think or might think that, oh, this is just a to go and go and explore Vietnam. Yes, we're going to do that, but the passport is all about getting the networking, a platform for you to meet all these international speakers and real estate professionals, whether it is residential, whether it is industrial, commercial, multi-units, and business happens. And we saw that, we witnessed that in Mexico City. So, Donna, did you go over the different the dates and all that information yet? If not, then I can do that, and then you can help me with the FAQ, and we'll go over the like what days you need to come in, what flights, and all that. So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna share my let me see if I have it already set up for you. And obviously, later after we finish this, I would like to hear from you questions. This is the reason why we make this, for you to be able to ask us questions. And especially right now, I found out that flights start going from San Francisco, direct flight to Saigon City, and it's roughly between $980 to $1,200. So this is a good time in January for you to start look as to how you should go ahead and book your flights. Okay, so just info session, January 5th, passport global. We'll talk about the Up Close Vietnam and also Up Close Cambodia. Most of you, some of you may have already, took advantage of our early, not early, but the pre-sale at the national convention. But right now, the sales price for this event at the passport is Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam from 26 to 29 is $1,295. We're extending a $200 discount for those of you who feel that you may have a group of 5 people to come. So that will help, in a sense, a little bit of that on the cost. But it is 5, basically, coming in on the 25th is what we recommend, and then leaving on March 1st. It is a 4 nights, 5 days for you to be there. The hotel, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that as to where you're staying. So what are you expecting? This is just a very quick flyer, but we can go into a little bit more detail with the agenda. We prepare for you to be picked up at the airport, so you don't have to worry about getting an Uber or anything like that. We have a travel group who's going to take care of that. We would love for you to send us, as soon as you book your flight, to send us the information to us so that we make sure, especially being that it's going to be about 100 people coming, right, to make sure that you get picked up. Hopefully some of you maybe around the same time, so so you can get picked up almost at as a group. Besides that, what is included is a welcome network and reception that is going to be at this hotel called La Vela. It will be at the rooftop, and you're going to be able to see the whole Saigon city. And it's a place for you to like break what is it called, like an icebreaker, so to speak, right? Get to meet new people, getting to see some of us who have to travel all over the world, to another side of the world in order to see each other. So that's what the welcome networking reception will be. Right after that, you're all welcome to go and decide as to what dinner you would like to have. There will be some suggestions as to where to go, and then for you to maybe, you may have already met someone and you wanted to start talking business, right? Breakout sessions, it is going to be a 3 days breakout sessions, and I'll go into detail on that. And panel discussion, keynote luncheon. There is also a networking luncheon included. We'll have a dinner cruise along the Saigon River. A gala award dinner. It started with just that, but then we have included a designer from Vietnam, and we're going to have a fashion show with professional models. Obviously, we'll have to have our dancing there, or I know some people wanted to do some karaoke, but we'll see about that. But we're going to keep it, it's going to be elite. It's going to be the top. We have hired some people that it's going to make this event for you to really enjoy our gala award dinner. Property and culture tours is all also inclusive. The private ground transportations, you don't have to worry about taking Uber or taxi or whatnot. For the places that we're gonna go, we're gonna have the bus waiting for you. We just hopefully have you meet us at the time that we're asking you to be there. If not, then you will have to be on your own, okay? And the event, where is it gonna be? Well, it's going to be at the hotel called New World Saigon. This is the hotel that we're staying at. They're very, they have done tons of conventions there. There was so many choices for us to pick on, but we decided to go into something and was able to get a really good discount for you. The hotel room is $127 a night. It does have that 10% and 6% tax. So roughly it's gonna be about $150 if you just wanna be on your own, right? A single occupancy. You could have double occupancy. It doesn't cost you any more except for just the breakfast. Breakfast will be for two instead of for one, or even if it's king size for two, it's still it's going to be around that price. And you could choose a two twin size bed, or as you can see here, I believe it's a king size bed. Okay. I see here, I also included this photo so you have an idea. You see that as soon as you walk in, you see over here is the lobby for you to check in. Our conference is going to be when you go up the stairs, two stairs, and then you make a right. That whole area will be where the conference is going to be. The one thing I want to also inform you is that they call it the first floor. So here on the lobby is the ground floor. It's just something that we need to learn as we go to different countries, right? They know. So it's like different floors. So it will be on the first floor. So I will encourage you to reserve your room as soon as possible, especially for those of you who want to have two twin size beds, because those are limited, right? And we also have a block of 50 rooms. If we need more, then we're gonna request for more. The other thing that you can do too, if you plan to come in 2 days before or want to stay 2 days after and not join us for the other trips, you let us know. because we also were able to get 2 days before and 2 days after with the same discounted rate. There is also, for those of you who are really looking into engaging in some sort of a business conversation and you want to have a place for you to speak, I will encourage you to pick the room that has access to the business lounge that is available for you all day long. We don't want you to miss our sessions, of course, so try to do it, but we understand that you have to have some private sessions with your potential client that you may want to speak to. But there is a room. That room will cost a little bit more because it has that business lounge. And believe me, the food over there, the appetizers, the breakfast and all that, we're not talking about continental breakfast. We're talking about full breakfast, right? And then for the business lounge, they have wines and different spirits, drink spirits, and of course appetizers and snacks and things like that that you can have. You could choose it on that date if you want to upgrade your room, but I will encourage you to also, if you, a few of you have already booked those type of room. So just wanted to give you that option too, which we just added recently. Okay, this is kind of the detail of our agenda, but I'm gonna try to go to the most updated one, if you don't mind. Let me just skip that and then leave that one at the end, if that's okay with you. But I wanted to also let you know that besides the Passport Global, some of you are planning to go to the Up Close Vietnam with us, and this is the wrong date. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be just March 1st to March 7th, but I believe I do have it correct. Oh, okay, sorry. So it is March 1st to March 7th. This one, for double occupancy is 1,495, but here you don't have to worry about the hotel. It's all inclusive, the hotel and the ground transportation, and even the flight that goes from Saigon, right, on March 1st to Da Nang. And then we're also going to have a domestic flight that goes from Da Nang to Hanoi. So you don't have to worry about booking those flights because it's all inclusive here. And it includes the welcome reception, an investment session for 3 hours, property tour, and then cultural and sightseeing. And we're having, this is something that since we are in Vietnam and we fly so far away, we decided to bring you something that is special. It's this 2-day cruise, and then it's called Elite of the Sea. You could Google it and you're gonna see as to the reason why this is a must to go, right, that we included here, and that is why it was a little bit more. There was another cruise that was less expensive, but as we know, AREAA members, luxury people, right? We love something that is more unique, and this is the reason why we wanted to bring this to you. So it's a 5 days. Let me see, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. It's the 5 night and 6 day. You get to then fly out on March 6th. Okay, so everything is really compressed. So before I go into the packages, I'm gonna go to the up close for Cambodia and Siem Reap. So some of you may go to Cambodia, right? So if before the passport, the date that you need to come in is on the 21st. If you want to go to Siem Reap, this is more cultural than anything else, since you're gonna go there. And Helen's gonna tell you a little bit more since she has been there for many times, right? Visa, you don't have to worry about because it's gonna be done also over there. We're gonna have a welcome at the airport, take you to the lounge, to the business lounge while we're taking care of your visa. There will be a private hotel transfer, a networking reception dinner. Then on the you need to fly into Phnom Penh. And then on the 22nd, we're gonna be then driving up to Siem Reap, explore Angkor Wat, dinner, traditional dance show. And then on the 23rd, continue to do the cultural tour to the Bayon temple, lunch. And then we're gonna be going back to Phnom Penh to start our up-close trip in Cambodia. In Cambodia, it's all inclusive as well. So all the up-close trip, the hotel is all inclusive. You only need to worry about really your international flight, the coming in from where you are to the destination and then coming back to your home. Here, hotel all inclusive, welcome reception, the investment session for 3 hours, and property culture tour, gala dinner. The gala dinner, very special. We are going to, in Cambodia, right, Helen? We're going to be inviting about 80 to 100 local developers, investors, and professionals as we're inaugurating our AREAA Global Cambodia at dinner cruise. And private ground transportation is also included. Nothing for you to go outside besides your shopping money. So do you want to, I'll let Helen say a little bit more about this before I go back to the packages and talk about the pricing.
Well, it's the most important part of this whole trip, I believe, would be the passport. This is an add-on that I think the team wanted to make sure that while you're located in the Southeast Asia, we wanted to give you the full view of the area. Cambodia, I'm enchanted with, is only because it's truly an emerging country economically as well. And this is sort of a slow way for you to begin the passport with a trip to the Siem Reap, looking at the UNESCO site. This is not to be missed, especially for those photographers in the group. And everything's going to be arranged for you. And we are doing our darnest on the Cambodia side to have all of you come in on 21st. We'll have the visa expediters walk you through the visa processing service and right to your luggage. And then we'll have the drivers meet you from there. We'll bring you to the hotel. And first, the things that you might want to do is to take a quick massage. We'll have that arranged for you as well, or a facial, or the Khmer massage is amazing. And this is more like a stretch massage. So you might want to consider that after the long flight that you've had. And after the night of sleep, deposit your luggage in the front hotel. And then you'll be going on early drive into Siem Reap on the 22nd. And then we'll be staying at a really beautiful hotel in Siem Reap downtown, which is called Park Hyatt, an old wooden furnishings with the music's there, the cultural dancing is arranged there. And I found we're going to be having a dinner at one of the restaurants in the area. And the next morning we'll start early again, going through the whole grand tour, the banyan tree where the Angelina Jolie filmed her for a movie, etc. We'll be walking a lot. Please wear sneakers or something that's very comfortable for you. And it's hot for February. Hats and sunscreen is a must. And when you come back to on the 23rd, back into Phnom Penh, we'll have other members who may not have gone to Siem Reap. So far, it seems to be that everyone who's going to Cambodia is coming into Siem Reap as well. And so we'll be resting that night. And next morning, breakfast is always included in all of the hotels. And New Sun and Moon Hotel is a convention hotel. I have never seen a gym that is so big. So I was just taking advantage of it. There's actually a boxing match court as well.
Yeah.
And the stage is something that comes from the ground up. They have gotten, and I've gotten a recommendation from Rhonda on having one of the royals perform, but we're trying to connect with her as well. She's a young royal of Cambodia descent who's doing a K-pop entry. So Rhonda asked me to find out if she would have time to perform at that event as well. And with the gala, it is very important that we be there for the division opening in Cambodia, as well as we have the tourism secretary, the secretary of so many of the government is very interested in what we are doing as AREAA Global, and we hope to expand this. And one of the reasons why the business part of it is something that you might want to explore in this country as well is because it is truly emerging. There's Mercure Hotel condominium, which we'll be going to, and we'll also do a development tour here. So it's not just for fun in Cambodia. This is going to be truly your way to connect with people in Cambodia, the members that you could work with, and the representatives in the major developers, the Flora development that has presented their project in Korea, as well as they'll be coming into Vietnam to present as well, in order to present to those who are not able to be at Cambodia.
Yep. So definitely, AREAA Global yes, we bring you the lifestyle, but the main purpose of this is to get you connected with the right people, right? Okay, thank you, Helen. So let me see if I can. Oh no. Oh, go back to that. Okay, so disregard this. I don't know why I put that one in there. So anyways, for those of you who decide to go to all three of them, it will be it's $3,195, but it does not include SIMRIP. If you wanted to include that, then we can add it in. The dates for you to come in, it's as mentioned, it was February 21st for you to arrive in Phnom Penh, and then leave on March 6th out of Hanoi. So that is for those of you who are planning to go to all three of them. The domestic flights in between, the one from Cambodia to the passport, is not included, but let me find out the cost of that and see if whether we can include that for you, for those of you who plan to do that. But right now, it's only the domestic flights that goes from Saigon to Da Nang, and then from Da Nang to Hanoi. If you just want to go to the passport and up close Vietnam, the pricing is $2,595. All this is double occupancy. If you don't have somebody to go with you and you tell us that you want to have a roommate, let us know, and then we'll be able to try and match you with someone also that you can share the room. The passport and the up close Cambodia, it's $1,795. So what we did with the packages is, for those of you who actually paid, are paying the $1,295, there's a little discount there for going through the package. For those of you who plans to go, and you already got the early, the pre-sale price, for the up close pricing, it's something that we cannot go any lower, because we really are giving you the best hotels, the best like for the up close Vietnam, it's like the most expensive, I would say, event that we'll have, but we didn't want to cut it off because of just a couple $100. So you could go ahead and you could either send us an email to me or to Christina, or any Donna or Julie, but to me or Christina, so that we can then send you an invoice for the two, so we can adjust it according to you. And the passport, as I mentioned, it excludes the hotel and airfare on that. But go ahead and start buying your round trip tickets, because they are pretty reasonable right now. Like I said, I think the most expensive, well, if you're gonna go business class and all that, that's on you, right? But like Dana, I know Dana is gonna go business class. That's how he flies. But the economy or premium plus is roughly about, like I said, $980 to $1,200 for economy. If you want to do the premium plus, I think it's about 2,200, the lowest that I have seen. Okay, so any questions so far? If you want me, now I'm gonna go into details. This is when we were there. This is our board and committee for the passport. So we are so looking forward to seeing you there. And then I'm gonna tell you who are the speakers that are coming that have confirmed, and we're continuing to confirm. And yeah, thank you. So let me go back. Any questions in the meantime when I pull up the agenda? No?
Is there golf?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the agenda on that. That's right. Thank you. Let's see. Let me go to my
Uh,
Okay.
Carmen, what airline do you know from LA that goes to? Is it
You know, Vietnam Airlines, the one thing about Vietnam Airlines, they do have domestic flights to go from any of the states going to San Francisco. But the ones that I saw was from like Cathay Pacific, Singapore Airlines. I usually use United. United is the most expensive one, I think. So I would say Delta. So you know what you can do, which is what I do first before I go into my airline that I prefer, right? You should go into Google Flights. For me, that works out, and then and tell them what day to what day. But then
okay.
don't do multiple places to go to, because then it becomes very expensive. I'd rather you go departure from where you are to your destination, and then coming back from Hanoi there. And then you could, and then we can help you with our Viet Travel group. They can help you then book the ticket that goes from Phnom Penh to Saigon, right? The one, like I mentioned, Saigon to Da Nang, and Da Nang to Hanoi, it's all taken care of. So the only thing you have to do is that. And then some of you, I understand that you're coming back, you're traveling somewhere else, like I believe some of you are going to Taiwan, Japan, you know, other places before you coming in. Some people are gonna go to Philippines also as well. So that's why it's important for you to start like looking into your flights. But that's the best way to get the best price deal. Okay, can you see the screen, you guys? Yes?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so this is the most updated agenda that we have as we, you know, get closer. We're gonna be, you know, adding or you know, making some adjustment, because the one thing that it is a very jam-packed um, of program here, but then we also have to be very conscious about the, you know, the commute, right, to take you from here to there. But just you know, take that away. Just think of it as coming in, for those of you who wants to come in and do a presentation for to the local investor session. I would recommend for you to come in on the 25th, you know, relax and all that, get used to the new time zone. And then maybe if you do decide that you prefer to have that spa, you could have it on the 25th instead of the 26th. So that gives you more time. Anyways, like I mentioned earlier, you will have someone to pick you up. Viet Travel is the travel group that we have arranged to take care of all of us. They will take you to the hotel. Even if you come in like really late or for some reason and all that, just let us know ahead of time so we can let them know, and they can tell us what, you know, whether they can or not. But we'll make sure that you're being picked up. The 11 to 3, this is something that we added. It wasn't there before, but we were asked actually by the Vietnam Council to actually have a session for just the local investors and then some of the real estate professionals in Vietnam, not Saigon only, but from other provinces that are going to come. This will include lunch for them. So lunch, and then a 3-hour session. This is where you, coming from different parts of the States and Canada, will be able to make presentation as to why should they buy in Hawaii, why should they buy in Texas, Florida, California, right? But we might not be able to add all of you, but at the earliest you tell me who wants to be able to present, we'll pick some of you and then be able to do that presentation there. So this is from US, Canada, presenting the investments or the projects or real estate homes or multi-units or investment, whatever it is that you want to present, right? We'll determine how long for each one of you to be there. If there's a few of you, let's say that I know from Hawaii is coming, we had to make sure that we give plenty of time but then limited too, right? Because we had the Maui, we had the Honolulu. But so we'll figure that out as we get everyone registered and make sure that they're gonna be able to give good information. The people that are coming also are high end. I mean, I'm told millionaires, right? So, but I don't know whether that's a Vietnam currency or not. But then we just had a meeting with someone in Vietnam that they're gonna be inviting these people there too as well. So, very good opportunity for you to be there, and that's the reason why, um, you know, it's important for you, add it into your list of expanding your business, right? Or adding more business into your pipeline. Then from 3 to 5 is luxury spa treatment. Basically, it's just a massage for 1 hour, but you could choose what you want to do. Most of you may have heard about the hair washing. That is an hour hair washing, but it's just not washing your hair. It's about massaging your hair, giving you facial, and your shoulders massage still. So that's something that you can choose, but we do ask you to leave some tips for the people there, right? The cost of extending that 1 hour into 2 hour is very minimum. So I will encourage you, if you have the time, to do that as well. But I need you to be back to the hotel all nice and ready, and to network at the welcome reception. I will probably ask you to be ready by 5:30, so that we can take the bus and then go to that venue. It's called La Vela Saigon Hotel. Again, it's in a rooftop. On Tuesday, the February 27th, 8 to 9, we'll have the registration. Some of you can have your breakfast, or you go at 7 o'clock. Actually, they're open earlier than 8 o'clock, but breakfast and registration is when it happens. And that will be on that first floor where I show you, the hotel picture. 9:30 to 10, we'll have the opening ceremony, of course, and then welcome remarks. That has to be there. And from 10 to 12:15, that will be a general sessions, right? General session 1, general session 2. I'm happy to announce that Sherry Chris from Anywhere, which is previously known as Rheology, is going to be there, and she's going to talk about the U.S. real estate market and technology. We are waiting for the confirmation, but I do know that one of them will be there, because we invited 2 of them. It's an economist from the First American Title, Mark Flemings or Odetta. One of them will be coming, and then the one that's not coming is gonna go to the one in Europe. So we'll have that. And there's a few others that we're just waiting for confirmation. It's about 80% yes, but we don't want to announce it until we get there. We do have a Michelin chef who's gonna be the keynote speaker for us on that. Is that gonna be on the same day? Yes, on Tuesday. And then all of you, right? All of you who are registered, you guys, some of you are gonna be speaking about the international commercial real estate, and also immigration and EB-5. I know that Christina, Julie, and Donna have been putting together some templates for you to be able to also say that you're going over there, you're going to Vietnam to the passport event, and put your title and company, and and just an extra marketing for you to have. Then after this 2 breakout sessions, we're gonna take you to an AO show, which is kind of like a Cirque du Soleil for some of you who might know from Las Vegas. So there is an AO show, which is and you could Google it too. We felt that it was good for us to bring you a little bit of the culture of Vietnam. Dinner, obviously, for us AREAA members who love to eat, you will have dinner at this traditional restaurant, very typical Vietnamese food. It will be from 7 to 9. After that, you guys can go to the lounges, to the, I don't know, I heard that there's cigar bars, whiskey bars, and all that stuff, but we'll try to put together a list of places for you to go. But do please come back early or enough time for you to join us the very next day. The next day we have, many of you have joined us in the past at the Global Congress, and this is where we'll have the global perspective on different countries, right? We have invited people from, and I think that it is in the chat, from Singapore, Malaysia, obviously Cambodia, Philippines, gosh, I'm trying to think what else. I'm just thinking up in my mind. Europe will be France, Italy, and Spain so far. I may be having someone from Portugal because I think that that might be the potential place that we might do in 2025. Saudi Arabia, I have sent an invitation for them to be there. They have expressed to me their interest, but until I get a confirmation, then I will let you know. For the Latin America, we have obviously Mexico, Peru, and I believe Costa Rica and Panama. Okay, so a well-rounded, I guess, discussion on different countries. Roundtable discussion will be more like different stakeholders in the real estate industry. It could be the attorneys for the EB5. It could be the developer who wants to tell you about their projects. It could be, businesses or technologies and whatnot. So there will be a roundtable where every one of us will be, shifting. Well, we'll have the speaker, the main person to be shifting to different roundtables so that every one of you will get a very full information of what's going on, the newest thing in terms of AI technology or the legal aspects of investing in different countries, and also the developers as well. After that, or we might adjust. Well, we'll see, but we do have a Vietnamese coffee demonstration. So we have hired everybody loves Vietnamese coffee, right? So we have hired someone to come here and you'll be able to taste it because it's different the way they make it over there and the way that we have it here in the United States. So we thought that that would be something nice for you to have. And then because we are in a different time zone, then to wake you up. And then then we're gonna have the dinner cruise, okay, along the Saigon River. Again, another way to connect. Now, somebody asked me about the golf. So on the last day, we and this is, I don't see the proper tour here because we're still putting it together and see where we can include into those days, but it will be probably in the morning of the 29th, a property tour. But you do have an option in the afternoon to do all this other cultural stuff. You have an option to do the city tour. If you wanted to do it by car, I don't recommend you. If you wanted to do the vintage, yes, I can put 4 of you in there, but we need to know. And we'll have that as an option. Or we're gonna do the Vespa. I think you may have seen some of the people, how crazy they drive over there in the Vespa, but it's not you driving the Vespa. It is, right, you will be sitting behind, but you have a chauffeur on the front, making sure that you are safe and sound. But with that said, we need you to sign a liability type of form for us. So you can choose whether it is a city tour to look at the museums, the opera house, and all that, and or you can have the food tour, which is I already know that I'm gonna go to this one. So again, it would be a better way for you to navigate to discover Vietnam, and not just the normal resort or the hotel type of food, but the more typical, what the local people have. And then so this is the golf. It's still in, there's gonna be a golf event, right? There is an organization that has about 20,000 members, and they're mostly developers, brokers, and consultants who wanted to invite us to have a 1 day golf event and then have a gala dinner with them. So that you will find out later on, and that's going to be on the 25th. If that does not happen, then with the gala, because we want to invite them to come to our gala on the 29th, we will have, we're trying to get them to do it on the 29th, where we're just going to have the golf event with them, right? At least you'll be able to connect. 6 to 9 is our reception and gala award dinner and the fashion show. So I think that we need to put 6 to 10 probably with the fashion show, 6 to 7 with the reception. So, you're all familiar with how AREAA chapters does it. And then 6 to 7 is the reception. And then from 7 to 9, or I guess in this case, we'll do a 7 to 10. Then you are off to go to do whatever you want to do before we leave to, before we leave to the up close Vietnam, which is in Da Nang, Ho An, and Halong Bay, and Hanoi. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing this, and then if all of you open your
And do
videos
you
of
mind?
top. Hi,
Sorry,
Ron.
mind if I say something?
Oh, not at all. Go ahead.
I just wanted, have all of you heard Sherry Chris speak? Who has not? Everybody has heard her.
Oh,
So
she's amazing.
she is amazing. Of all the speakers that I've heard, I probably only remember what she said. And that was, I believe, in 2016 in Chicago, right?
Mhm.
When did she speak? At the
Well,
Global
she's been she's been speaking actually to a few, right, when she was more in the Better Home and Gardens, I think, at one point in time. But she
Yes,
is global. I mean, she understands international real estate. So
absolutely. So,
yeah.
but normally you listen to people, but you don't remember what they said. But
Mhm.
she is really good at research and um, visualizing for you as a realtor what is happening in terms of trends and actual profiles of different investors. So I encourage you to be there when she speaks
Yeah.
and to share with other colleagues in other cities to really join us at this event. Some people may not be telling people in their area because they don't want competition. But really encourage your friends. I posted the major cities, and most of them are in California,
Mhm.
Texas, Portland.
Mhm.
But look at those cities and see who can join us, because the more people that we have, the better discounts and the more press and publicity we can help garner.
Yes.
But that was my comment.
Yes. And we're having the press releases, and then in Vietnam also as well, that we are coming, and then representing many different states, from the US, and then obviously Toronto and Vancouver for Canada. So there will be also radio, local news, and all that stuff who's going to be there. So it's going to be not just another global summit. We are gonna make a huge impact. Okay. Any questions that you might have before Donna goes over to some of this FAQ?
Sounds good. Thank
No?
you.
Okay. Go ahead,
Sounds
Donna.
I think Carmen has addressed many of the topics in regards to the agenda. Thank you to Helen for presenting Siem Reap in Cambodia. We're super excited to have Cambodia be extended arm of our Global Alliance Real Estate Tail. So as we start, I know that there's a lot of questions. So like what Carmen was just saying, this is a real estate opportunity for all of us to bring together leaders from around the world to inspire, educate, learn about what is going on in regards to global real estate. A lot of it right now is happening with sustainability. So that's going to be a huge topic. So we have a lot of guest speakers that we're in line right now. We just in the works to confirming all of them too before we announce all the names too. But Sherry Chris has confirmed, and like Rhonda was saying, if you haven't had the opportunity to hear Sherry speak, this will be your opportunity. She's a wealth of knowledge for sure. So we're super honored to have her. In regards to the itinerary, does anybody have any questions of it? The agenda will be sent out to all the guests that are registered. We will have, as we noted in the beginning, was once you are confirmed and registered, you will have a form that will be sent out to you. That form will have information for you to type in your name, airline, time of arrival, so that we can prepare for your arrival so you have a good experience when you land into a destination, especially so far away in Vietnam as well too. So we have one of the best travel agencies that are helping us prepare for this as well too. We have Teresa on our committee. Wellington is working behind the scenes as well too. So we have a wealth of people all working very hard to present a great great summit for you to prepare for. Is there any questions? I know that a lot of people were asking about the dates to arrive. We will send out that information to you. Some of us will be arriving earlier. So as we prepare for it, if you are arriving on the 25th, we'll make accommodations on the 25th and 26th with the travel agencies to pick you up and whatnot. If you're arriving a little bit much earlier than the summit, like I am as well too, then we're going to make our own arrangements to get to where we're going to be staying as well too. Super easy in Vietnam. There's a Grab app where it's kind of like the Uber in Vietnam, as you use. Viber is a huge text messaging. WhatsApp, we will be using WhatsApp as predominantly our major communication, and Messenger. Okay, so those are two. Other than that, let's see, what else do we have? Dress codes. People were asking us about the dress codes. So when we go to Vietnam, the weather is predominantly still very warm during end of February, beginning of March. Not too warm, but I think the weather will be very comfortable. 70s per se is what we're projecting as well too. But be prepared that sometimes there might be a little bit of mist and rain. So in regards to that, wear comfortable shoes. We asked, I know that last time we had a few people that were not very prepared, because when you're doing a lot of excursions and walking out there's the roads in Europe and Asia as well too. It's not like here. Some of it may be cobblestone and whatnot. So definitely, ladies, when you're wearing heels and sandals, please be cognizant. We can't stop and find you a place to find a better pair of shoes or something like that. So make sure that you are wearing comfortable. Let's see, we'd like to open it up to Q&A. Does anybody have any questions that you would like to have answered while everyone is on here that can get you to, please feel free to enter in the chat or raise your hand about any questions that you may have that we can help you better prepare for arrival.
Thank you, Donna. If you could stop sharing. So I would love to meet some of you who I might not recognize. Like Van Tran, Betty Johnson. Yes, we had traveled. Oh, Raymond is here. So Eleanor, you must come, Eleanor. Okay. Oh, somebody did ask from LA to go there. There's Christina was kind enough to put in the chat that Asiana is having a round trip from $900 something, right? 960. Let me see, $954. So it's a good time to actually start looking into those flights. There's nothing to think about. You don't have to do anything. Everything is putting in a nice gold, what do you call that, tray for you. And it's gonna be amazing. You know how we do things here, you guys. So let's
I
see.
agree.
Eleanor,
Yes, I agree what you say. I know how you prepare for all the passport. I've been, I attended. It's amazing. Such a wonderful experience. Met a lot of you from passport trip. So
Right?
close trip, sorry.
Yes, yes. And then the connections you get, and then sometimes, like I said, I mean, we had to just like travel in order to see each other, and we're here in the US. But then we get to build that relationship a little stronger and be able to then trust that person so that we can start giving leads and all, Although Eleanor, you're retired, but you're still a broker, right? You do Philippines. We had to do
Yeah.
Philippines, okay, Eleanor? I know
Yeah.
that that's something that a lot of our members are asking is
Yes.
Philippines.
Yes. I look forward to that. Perfect.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
video that we'd like to present to you, if that's okay, before we leave. Would that be, can
Yeah, sure.
do that? Okay, let's play this.
Oh, you have it.
I do. Let's
Hello, everyone. This is Alan Jiang, Chairman of Global Real Estate Alliance. I want to welcome you to our signature Global Real Estate Conference, The Passport. We have experts in real estate industry from various Asian countries like China, India, Cambodia, Singapore, Indonesia, and Vietnam. From Europe, France, Australia, and Spain, the US, Canadian, and Latin America. Together, we will explore exciting opportunity and trend shaping the real estate industry. Let's connect, consult, and do business. Welcome to Vietnam.
Get ready to join us for the second annual Real Estate Experience in Passport Global. This is an event in Vietnam from February 26th to the 29th of 2024 at the New World Hotel in Ho Chi Minh City, also known as Saigon City. It's going to be an unforgettable experience that will give you a unique insight into the exciting world of global real estate. Trust me, you don't want to miss this great and promising opportunity. I will see you there.
The Passport is an incredibly unique event that promised to be the first of its kind experience. The Passport is dedicated to helping you explore the world through its people and places, all set against a vibrant backdrop of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, one of my favorite places on earth. Get ready for an amazing and dynamic event where we'll have the opportunity to learn and grow together. We'll build valuable relationships, explore new opportunities, and connect with developers who are creating incredible sustainable developments all around the world. It's an amazing event you won't want to miss. Look forward to seeing you in Vietnam, an amazing, dynamic place that I want to share with you.
We had a committee meeting in my office, so we did a quick thank you, Donna, for that video. Sometimes it's nice to see videos, right? And then I encourage all of you to do a little video of yourself that you're going over there and why are you going over there. So that will help, you're helping us, right? To expand our, I mean, I think that all the members should be members of AREAA Global. And that's one thing that you might not know. Just because you're an AREAA member doesn't mean that you're an AREAA Global member. So you need to activate your membership. And pretty soon we're going to start charging membership. I know Alan doesn't want me to say that, but I have to, because with all these benefits that we have, I think it's well worth it. So just activate your membership, right? Raymond came to our passport event and he really enjoyed it. And it was the very first time for him to do that. Let me see. Teresa has come. Rhonda, of course, Donna, Helen, who else? Brian also was there. Our 2020, let's see, 6 president for AREAA National. Hey, congratulations, Brian. I know that many of you might not have known, but Brian is gonna be our next president after the 2 years from Jamie. Brian, you've been in Vietnam too, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Carmen, thank you so much. It's such a great opportunity for those of you that haven't experienced Vietnam. I think if it wasn't for AREAA Global, this opportunity probably would be scarce. So please take advantage. Please help promote this, opportunity with the current market. We're providing a great value, right, with discounted rates. And then when you go together as a group, obviously you can go by yourself and explore, But I think when you go together as a group, you can really kind of make that connection. So then the next time you go back, you'll be more of an expert and know exactly what you want to do. But I think that's really, truly the value behind going on this trip. And I want to recognize, Mr. Chang and also Carmen and of course Donna and Julie and the other staff, Tina, for working so hard behind the scenes to make this happen. So I'm looking forward to it. I would ask everybody to invite one friend, to come with us and join and make this trip an exciting one. So thank you again, Carmen, for the opportunity to speak.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, we also have the promotional pricing. I forgot to mention as well too. If you're able to gather 5 people to attend with us, we have a special promotional pricing for the New Year's at $1,095. So if you can gather 5 people to come together for us, we have a limited amount of tickets for available for that as well too. So please send us this information. We'll get that to you, and we look forward to having you in Vietnam.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Wow, we're right on the top at 2 o'clock. We did it. This is the most organized presentation, I think. Yeah. Well, we practice, we get better. So I guess we'll leave it to somebody has a question. Oh, Tina. Tina. I don't like Tina. I like Christina. Christina, you have a question.
Oh, no, I'm just clapping. I'm clapping for the efficiency.
Oh, you're clapping.
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
clapping emoji.
Well, Christina, of course, when you go to Vietnam and Saigon, she's gonna be there. So she's a familiar face to you. So we're bringing, people that you have met before, and then so anything that you need, of course, she's there for you. Carrie also is coming, right, Christina?
Yeah, Carrie is only coming for the summit part, not the up close trips.
Okay, so Carrie will be coming for that too. So we are gonna be well taken care of.
Yes, she's the backbone. Thank you, Christina, Julie, everyone for all that. And thank you, Alan, for being part of this as well, too. We thank you for your time. We look forward to welcoming everyone. As Carmen had mentioned, if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to email us or send us a direct message through any of the message, and we'll be able to help you with any of the questions that you have so we can prepare for you.
So for those of you who have registered, right, Christina is putting together something for you to be able to promote yourself that you're going. It's just a way of like welcoming the new year. You're gonna travel, because I think that travel is essential to me. I feel like that it is essential. And then most of us are maybe going to the leadership summit coming up, but travel is very essential in your business plan. And I know there's many conferences and all that, but I think this is gonna be one of the ones that should be on your list. Check mark. Okay. Alrighty. So should we just let Alan say the last word, and then we can close it up? And if you know of anybody, we're gonna be here again on Friday at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I just want to point out you can see the whole busy schedule, but you can realize we really put a heart into this because you travel so far. We want you relax. We want you connect. We want you have enough time for doing a lot of private things, and then we also want you learning something or find out some knowledge. So we spread out all this meeting conference in the 4 days. That way, you got it all enough time to laughing, cracking, or like a honeymoon. The love bird always want together. So
that's Eleanor.
Yeah, I know. So that's what the purpose, and you will see. And we make a very unique, a different event than the other real estate industry. Like I've been doing the real estate industry like a junkie already, so I know which one is good and which one is bad. I want to make this one with our team to let you unforgettable.
Oh, and if you are part of the local associations, let us know who we can talk to, because I understand local associations have their global alliance or global business alliance. But if you know that person, let us know so we can connect with them too and be able to promote it to them. Do an info session just for their members if they want. or whatnot. So because the thing of this is that the program is so good that we don't want anyone to miss it if they knew about this, right? And it will be too late and it will be too expensive. So definitely let us know, please. And so that way we can send out the communication out there. Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you. Have a great weekend, you guys. The first week of January is gone. Oh my God. But I'll see you next Friday. Bye, Eleanor. Bye, Dana. Bye, Van. Don Marie. Or Van and Don. I don't know you. If you don't mind introducing yourself, that would be great before I say goodbye. No? Don't be shy.
It's okay.
They're
All
shy.
right.
Okay. All righty. We'll see you then. We'll send you information. Thank you. Thanks,
I'm
Christine.
here.
Hi, Don.
Aloha. Aloha.
Where are you from?
Honolulu.
Okay.